So Mo is here. Are we live? Yeah, good. We're live. But YouTube isn't showing me that we're live yet. Anyway, how you doing, Dean?
I'm good, mate. How are you? Hi, Mo.
Hi, Mo. It's nice for you to be here, Mo. So, I've called this meeting today. All right. So how do we do this?
No.
Let's go. I turn on a camera. That's my desk, and
should probably explain what we're doing today first.
Yes. All right. So I have had a pile in the past month or less than a month. I've had a massive pile of things showing up in. Uh-oh. StreamYard's is saying my connection is unstable. It's like, no, that's just me. But hey, Replicator, I've had a massive pile of books show up, so we're just gonna like flip through them to say, hey, this came. Except that I've already unboxed several of them. So there's that. And Dean is here. How? Oh, that's not right. You know what? Screw it. I'll just have to go like this. We're just going to have to do it with me not being totally big.
Well, the first one, whatever you clicked on first had you bigger than me. That was probably the best option.
Oh, yeah. Why did I rearrange that?
The other way. Yeah, that one. That's probably the best option you have.
Hi, Rob. Oh my gosh, Rob doesn't have a wrench? If I knew how to give wrenches, I would deal with that.
You have to do that on YouTube. You can't do that through StreamYard.
I was kind of kidding. Yeah, I have YouTube open. Don't worry.
Okay.
Anyway, so this thing showed up.
Ages. No one told me how to do that, so I had to actually figure that out for myself.
You know, Google searching stuff for tech support at work is so easy, and nobody ever does it.
Yeah, Google search is basically half. Like that's how I know half the things I know.
Yeah, I mean, just I love when people ask you what should I search for? Here's my question, and they tell you the question, and it's like you search for what you just said to me. You know that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so hey, this book showed up, Pillowman and Blanketboy by have you heard of this one, Sean Davis?
Yeah, definitely. This is that all ages one that he wrote with his son, right?
Yeah.
That's a great that would be great. Like I wish my dad loved me enough to have done something like that with me when I was a kid, you know?
Well, we can love you enough. You know? How do I answer that?
So tell us about this. Like, you've already opened it, obviously, so you're not unboxing these. Have you read these yet, or what? What's the go?
No, I haven't read these yet. And also, part of the unbox was this thing. Like, I have noticed lately that I drool when I sleep, and so that is one more reason not to. Come on, man. Where are you? There we are. One more reason not to actually use such a precious artifact as the pillowcase that it came with.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, why have trading cards when you can have a pillowcase?
Oh, no, that's the perfect thing to come with Pillowman too. Oh, that's great. I would have never thought of that either.
No, and I love it how it's something. This is a poster that is this cover, just larger. But yeah, and I love how he picked doing something that actually fits with the story and whatnot. So that's always really cool. Yeah. Nice.
How's it feel?
Not too lightweight, not too flimsy, but they turn. It's not like it's not like the middles are made of cardstock, so it opens real easy.
All right, good stuff.
Ooh, we got a little bit of text near the middle there, like that.
That's one of my pet peeves when it comes to comic books.
I think this was designed for staple and then changed. So.
Oh yeah, no, that would explain it definitely.
Hey, what do you think of this art? Like,
I don't mind it. I'm like, from what I can see, obviously I'm not looking at a high definition, proper close up image of it. It's just what's on your webcam. But yeah, it looks good to me. I don't have any complaints. Like you've seen my style. My style is a lot more darker.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like it. It definitely suits the story too because it's a bright superhero story. Yeah,
and well, he has a dark figure here, but I'm looking at the line work here, and it's like this is blatantly going after like DC House, Jason Fabin, just not as detailed.
Well, yeah, no, hey, Jason Fabic. I'm not even sure how to pronounce his last name, so we'll just go with Fabic the way you said it.
Sure.
But yeah, he's actually, that would be a great target to go for. You know, if you're going to replicate someone in the mainstream, he's definitely one of the better artists to go for.
Ah, there we are again. Replicate. Every stream we use the word replicate. Hey, Darren, how you doing?
Because Rob's here.
Yes.
Got to shill out all the Australian books at all times.
Rob shows up and we can't help but say the word replicate. It just happens. So, let's see. Oh, you know what? My stream is paused. Don't know why. And hit the live button. Okay, yeah. So this is pretty cool. Somebody said he stole artwork, and I'm just looking at this going, no. I mean, he has a style, but no. So I hate when people pass rumors around. What he did do, by the way, this is an homage cover to.
I recognize it.
Yeah, it was Batman #9, and he was very open about it. There's nothing stolen. No.
Well, no. There's a difference between, you know, like copying something and showing, like, doing an homage to something. You know, like how many Spider-Man 300 covers are there around you? You're not going to say that they were copying that picture. They were appreciating it.
Hold that thought on Spider-Man 300.
Oh, I'm sick of that cover. All right, let's not talk about that cover.
Rob says, I swear no one... Oh, wait, okay, if I use the mouse, I can actually do that. No one ever said replicate. Now everyone says it. I went through life never hearing anyone use the word discern outside of church, and then I mentioned it to somebody, and I actually nailed him. He was a singer. I'm like, you got beat up by a church, didn't you? He's like, yeah, how can you tell? And it's, you know, your lyrics and whatnot. And he looked at me like I was an idiot when I said nobody ever uses the word discern. And then, like, the next week, I heard everybody use the word discern, like, outside of church.
That's the worst.
There's this company called EVOLUZIONE or something like that, and they have an imprint for No Sleep, which is some of their rougher stuff. And this is just issue 2 of... I tried the first one. I was like, okay, I'll give it a second chance. This showed up, you know. Okay. And now that it showed up, 3 weeks later, they launched the campaign for #3. They're 32-page books with for $15 shipping in the U.S. So, yeah, 15 total. And it's like, well, you know, that fits. But these are...
That's really good. Like, I know that being on the other side of the world, I would cop it with postage.
Yeah?
But, yeah. If I was in America, that would be a deal.
Yeah. Obviously, you see what's coming next, but let's see if I can show what's in here. I have not read either of these yet, but this or this.
Exciting.
Well, thankfully...
Have you even flicked through it yet? Is this your first time looking at it? This
is my first time looking at it, and thankfully I didn't open to, like, you know... They have another book that's, like, all witchcraft. Oh, I can get that off the screen. Like, you do not... It is not safe for webcam, like, at all. No. Hi, David Feed. No one ever get a new car, and then you see that car everywhere. Yes, exactly.
Hey, B-Rose. Rose.
Yeah, this one has this is a weird story.
So what is this about? Because I don't think I've ever heard of this book at all. And, you know, in case anyone in the chat hasn't heard of it either, give us what is it? Why did you back it? Because I don't think you've read it yet, have you?
Okay, #1 was a heist story, and it's a heist gone wrong where the people pulled up, hired to do the heist, were hired by, and you find this out at the end of sort of almost the end of the #1, hired by the owner and controller of whatever they were going to go steal. And there are 2 other entities, there's another entity involved that's supposed to be guarding whatever the heist was going for. It was like an armored car type thing, and everything went wrong. And she ends up, this woman you see on the cover ends up in some kind of... I don't mean review like do a review online. I mean go back and flip through it. She ends up with essentially an underground group that's rebelling against the government, and this is like future dystopia on another planet type stuff. So it's pretty intense. They have another book.
Awesome. That sounds like the kind of book that I would want to read. Are you going to actually, like, I know you said that you don't mean review, but, like, are you going to review these?
I can't. They have another book called Le Fay, here, if I hold that properly. This is the witchcraft book, and man, it is like, yeah, you can't show any of that. It's gruesome.
Oh, okay.
I'm not keeping up with the chat. Anyway, so that arrived. Yay. Grayskale. What do you know about Grayskale?
Grayskale, I know the gist of his powers and things. I know what I've been able to gather from Kemosabe's review.
Okay.
And the little bit that I spoke to Michael Derrick about it when he was on the Comics Mate stream.
Came with an ash can.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there we go. I gotta put everything in the right place. So what's his powers? Stickers.
He sees, basically, he can see people's karma, like whether you are essentially whether or not you are good or bad, and you know, like most people he sees in like a shade of gray, and like good people, like purely good people would be white, and you know, really truly evil people would be black. So he sees most people he sees with like a gray aura because you know most people are one way or the other.
Oh.
And yeah, that's where the whole Grayscale thing comes from. He's got a few other powers that like stretch out from that, but you know, like I don't want to spoil too much of it.
No.
But yeah, essentially he's a vigilante. Like, you know, goes around in his costume, does that, punishes those that he sees because he can actually see. You know, like that's a bad person, and he goes and does something about it.
Is it comedic in any way? Because the Abductables was really funny.
Oh no. This is a very much like a classic superhero story.
Okay.
Yeah, Kemosabe has nothing but nice things to say about Grayskale. He absolutely loved it.
Wonderful. You can see I got a pair of copies here. This is one of those things where if you're a really, really small creator, I might just, get 2 copies just to kind of give you a little boost. But those days,
I know a few people that do that.
Yeah, I think those days are over for me. But Stephen Cock, or SK as he's known. So this finally delivered, which I don't mean. Well, I'm sorry. This delivered. It finally is that it came from Australia. So.
Yeah. I've got Terra Olympus by SK. He's actually really good.
Yeah.
And he does letters and everything. So he's just part of the comic community. Like, he's a great dude. But I haven't read TransHuman because I didn't back this one. Like I've got Terra Olympus 1 and 2. And like I think he's making a number 3. I'm sure he is. So I'll be backing number 3 of that as well. But I missed out on this one for something else, I guess, because you know, a certain amount of money. Like it was on my list, but then it ended before I was able to actually back it.
Ah, okay. It'd be a lot simpler if you gave me a wrench. Mo. Mo doesn't have a wrench. How did that happen?
That's not right.
No. I mean, what if NTM showed up? What would Mo do?
Oh shit! Yeah, we can't be having that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not paying enough attention to the chat, guys. But it looks like you guys are entertaining each other, which is really cool.
It's okay. I'm paying attention to you guys, but I can't, do anything about it. I have no control. I'm sorry. This isn't. You guys need to come watch my stream one day, and then I'll be able to put all your comments up on screen.
Have you posted in the chat yet?
No.
Oh, let's see. Here's a click. Okay, remove. Put user in timeout. Hide user on this channel. Okay, there we go. I'm clicking on Rob. So let's see how that does. All right.
Hide user on this channel.
Here, put your name. Say something in the chat, please, Dean.
Yeah, I'm getting to that right now. I'm just trying to find it. There's so many live streams all at the same time. There we go. Blue Samurai. All right. G'day.
I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up. I see it in the
Hey, the chat.
He's wrenching.
Who, me? Don't listen to B-Rose. He lies.
Wait, you're already a moderator.
Yeah, probably from last time.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yes, Steven or SK makes Terra Olympus was really cool. I like the art style in the first one.
Mo says hail to me and then he deleted it. Okay. No, Mo was timed out. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yes, I was wondering what the hell was going on then for a second too.
Somebody told me not to give him a wrench.
What's the first thing he does? He starts abusing it.
Abusing the wrench. What a euphemism. Please do not abuse the wrench on my channel.
I was like, don't listen to B-Rose, and then I was instantly proven wrong.
This book you said you were interested in. This arrived in.
Yeah, that's on my list right now.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Okay, I got to center my camera better. Oh, everybody knows the hybrids T-shirt. Yeah. And what should we tell them? Alex, I might be the model for this drawing, just to drive you crazy there. So
Might be.
Alex is the queen of Comicsgate. He's a good guy though. So anyway, yeah, Ned, Lord of the Pit showed up.
This one is a comedy.
Uh-huh.
And it looks great.
Oh, that's right. He put in a thank you note for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorite things about indie comics. We get all these little touches and things that you don't get from a comic book shop. And
yeah,
like I'm actually losing count of how many comic creators that I have books. Like not just people that make books and things, like actual creators that I have bought stuff from. From my childhood and everything, even that I've spoken to now. Like there are creators that actually know me. That's insane. Like that's still insane to me. So yeah, like indie comics, like this is the way to go for the future from now on.
It is.
Like I'll never be going back to the mainstream. No way. I have no interest in it anymore.
This is really dangerous, not knowing like how rated R these. Or I don't.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've already accidentally shown boobs already from one earlier book. So.
Well, I really like the artwork in this.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, people say they start to really like artwork when it gets very stylized away from DC House, but sometimes it goes too far. And this is just him.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, would anyone complain about this many words?
Depends what the words are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can have a lot of dialogue that still doesn't feel dense. Like if that's an argument, like I'm guessing by the panel, like if they're screaming at each other, you might actually read through that relatively quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So no, maybe. Like it could be, but don't think so. I think that's about the limit though, like you couldn't put another word balloon on that page.
No, you couldn't. No, it really depends on the function. So for people who don't know what Ned Lord... Huh? Sorry?
You closed it. That page you opened on, there was a picture. That looked great.
Let's see. There were two people kissing. Not a big deal.
No, I was talking about the zombie-looking person in the top corner.
Well, here's another one. Ooh.
Yeah, also, that might even be the same character. But yeah, awesome.
It is. So for people who don't know, Ned suddenly realizes he can see monsters that nobody else can see, and it turns out he's some sort of lord over hell of some type. and
he can see the dead and everything.
Yeah. And comedy ensues. This did take a while to come out, and of course, I don't mean to rag on the guy. I'm just saying I'm a little unclear on the next part of the premise. So anyway.
That's pretty much all you find out from the campaign anyway.
Huh? What this guy did, he's a pro, Calafiore, I guess. I don't know how to say his name. This guy's
who that is.
I think he's been in film or whatnot. People can look him up, but he has a cartoon book, and I don't remember this being part of the campaign. I think he just threw it in with another bookmark, postcard, and like it's just a daily cartoon, and a bunch of them are really funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, what a generous guy.
Are you sure you didn't pay for that, though?
I had... it was long enough ago, I can't recall.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
All right. I will properly stow these later.
We getting onto an actual official unboxing, what the people are here to see?
Well, here's a box. And
it is. It's a mystery. We don't know what it is.
Now, you've seen this already. Here we go. This was really cool. I had a bunch of conversations with Shelby, and he actually, I don't know if he did this for everybody, so that's really cool if he did. But he just wrote, thanks to me and signed it. So, what do you do when you get a signed piece of package?
You have to keep it.
Yeah. It went from being a penny to a nickel, No, I'll probably, what I've done before with things that come in like this, like the guys who did Something Real, the Nightmare book, they did art decorations on their cardboard, and so I would just like cut it out and put it behind the backer board so it's not putting acid into the book. But yeah, I'll probably just rip this off and go from there.
You're just going to damage the signed collectible, are you?
No, never. So let's see. This is going to be. There we go.
Oh, 94.
94.
This one is awesome. This art style alone is enough to make me want to look at this book. I know nothing about this character, but I know he's not brand new, right? Like, this is something from the 90s?
Correct. This is issues 1 through 3, all put out together as one volume. And then this is issue 1 as line art. I'll pull it out. And so is this.
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to put that in my contract from now on. Anybody who hires me, I'm never drawing that image.
Let's see. So trading cards in here and an ash can. That's really cool. He was very big on, I think on Bancroft's channel, he did talk about how he ships in these things. So,
that's a nice touch. You know, like, it's not necessary, but it's that extra bit of protection.
Mm-hmm. And he and I used the same kind of tape, and we both put the tape at angles. It's like we had some bizarre, like, are we brothers kind of thing.
Is the entire book? Oh, wow. That's awesome. See, we're going back and forth right now. Should we do a black and white version of the Embrace? Chat, what do you think? Do you think I should do a black and white variant? Like, what do you think of black and white variants? But yeah, that is nice. Like, I really like that. I would have backed that. I didn't even know they had a black and white version.
No, I think this was just special. Let's see. We've got some. Amarose is saying, "I'll send you a frame." Oh, it jumped. Dang it! Okay. My YouTube is way different from my.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the StreamYard.
Yeah, maybe it depends on the story dialogue. With dialogue, I think you need to ask yourself if you really need it. Mm-hmm. There's no wax seal. Oh, thank you, Rob. You mean like this?
That wax seal. Chef's kiss, mate. Oh my god, that's the best thing I've seen on any packaging.
Mm-hmm. It was. That's a long 3 minutes. I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, Alice. This I've been told. Joe was really interested in this book, Hunting Alice.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell Anth. I want to convince him to color it like Sin City, so it's all black, white, and red.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure he's going for full color, but I think that's a mistake.
for the Embrace?
No, yeah, full color for the Embrace for Hunting Alice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he did that. There was a pin-up that was done black, white, and red rather than full color. And ever since I've seen it, I keep telling him every time I see him that I want him to make the entire book like that, like color it like Sin City with black, white, red, maybe yellow, but nothing else really. And yeah, no, he said no.
No. I had forgotten his name because I didn't actually back that one, so I lost track of his name.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it. He doesn't mind. You can call him whatever. You can go back and forth.
If you see something I should highlight in the chat, tell me, please. Feel free.
All right, yeah, definitely. Okay, well, yeah, Felix has dropped a link for the Embrace. That should be highlighted at all times.
There we go. So there's this thing you can do. Embrace. Pin message. I think. Message pinned. I think that'll do it. There it is.
Oh, nice. You didn't need to do that. I was just messing around, but whatever.
No, I felt the need. I felt it. No. Hey, is that Shelby Robertson in his own book right there?
It definitely looks like him.
Anyways, this is really cool. And I got.
Yeah, I really like this guy's art style.
Very cool. All right, I gotta clean up before I go to the next one, or I'll make a mess.
Yeah, that's the way it always is, though.
Do you get many comedy books?
Yes, I'd say yes. Like, I wouldn't say I have a lot, but like every 10 books or so, there is a couple of them that are essentially just joke books.
Okay. Well, if people didn't know, Andy Smith, this book is like $5 on his website, and then shipping on top of that. And this book was actually really funny and like, okay, if you like Graham Nolan's humor in Monster Island, it's funny like that, but more intense, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Intense in the way of like she's in a bikini. Okay, Graham Nolan doesn't do that. So
Boring.
yeah, very boring. But yeah, his original First Man, he's a you can get it from his website. So there's that showed up. Speaking of Graham Nolan,
We should wait until he's like, because he's got a First Man campaign going on, doesn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
but the book's going to be. Sorry.
Wait until the campaign's over before you tell anyone that.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I left something out. The First Man old copy is different. He's changing the story up. He's fixing up some things in it. Not a lot of the art's gonna be different, but you know, it'll be
little fixes and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh, did you back the Chenoo? The Chenoo?
Yes, it did.
I did not. This one was one that I was actually disappointed with the look of this one from the very start. You can go back to the old streams on Callaway's channel, I think. That's how long ago it was when that first popped up. But I was incredibly disappointed with this. I had no interest in it at all from the very start. So how's it look?
Well, the cover looks pretty good. There's a spot gloss there on the, if I put it in the right spot, there. Spot gloss on the title.
Nice.
I like this cover better. Real signature, printed signature. Here we go. That look, black, white, and red.
Yeah. That's the color scheme that I was telling Dark Gift to go for.
This, I wouldn't mind if he made this red a little more intense, but it is kind of realistic.
Well, yeah, there should be more of it.
Down there.
Yeah, that is very subtle, but at the same time, because it's red, it gets the desired effect across. It gives you exactly what he was trying to achieve. Like every single time red's on the page, it stands out.
Yeah, well, because it's so thin here, it actually blends towards the variation in printing. It'll bleed towards purple and pink.
Yeah, and that's got to be deliberate, though, right? Like, I'd like to hope that he didn't make a mistake like that.
No.
It's not a choice I would make, but
it's this color, which looks.
That doesn't look bad on my screen. Yeah.
This cover reminds me of the original print of Batman versus Grendel in the '90s, which was a Dark Horse crossover book. Matt Weber. Sorry.
No, I just said, oh yeah. I remember. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a really nice, very fine tooth, smooth texture, and of course it came with extras, little sticker card. So thank you, Graham.
Nice.
This was just somebody who was on Kickstarter, but she sells on her own, and I thought I'd just give her a chance because it was like really cheap. So it's like, all right,
yeah, whatever. What can you tell us about this one, other than it's on Kickstarter? Oh, okay.
It was 2 weeks ago that I read it, and I just said, yeah, I'll give her a chance, and I can't remember.
Oh my god. All right.
What is this thing that people are saying 10 minutes, 5 minutes? What?
I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. I think they're trying. Which ones are mods and which ones aren't? Because there's something going on in the chat involving timeouts.
Okay, Darren Wagner is a mod. Felix Haas is a mod. Replicator was abusing the wrench, and that's a euphemism, so we took it away. So
you took it away. That's what's going on.
They say
that's what would have caused everything. That's where it would have started for sure.
Well, I figured it'd be fun. Give them something to talk about. Yeah. A lot of people haven't heard of this book. It's Greek gods in modern time, and then there's a murder.
Cool. I dig it.
All right.
Sounds right. Yeah, I hadn't heard of that either, so neat.
Look,
yeah, as long as they're bullying someone in the chat, they won't bully you, right, Blue?
Correct. I guess they've been timing him out or something like that.
I think that's what they're doing, yeah.
I have to be careful not to show my label on this one. This is okay between breasticles and labels. This is a very careful stream.
Oh, okay. So you should have just grabbed the text like a marker or something and just scribbled over it.
You and your common sense. What?
So what is this one? You've got a bunch of books that I've never even heard of.
Guardians of Erloth. This is actually one of the first books I reviewed on my channel for number 1. It's very hero's journey, but it's not like blatantly in your face. There's a future where dragons, which are just big lizards, and humans live together. It's very medieval, or it's an alternate history, modern, something like that. But the last king of the humans is being sought after by these lizard guys. I read this thing. Oh geez, 14 months ago.
Does the interior artwork match the cover? That's my only first question because I really like those covers. Yes,
in fact, it does. If I remember correctly, the carpet matches the drapes.
That's always nice.
Oh, shiny. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she's hot, so she's like everywhere on these extras. I think one of these is a print of one of the covers, and then of the other cover, cards and a sticker and all that.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
No bookmark?
Right there. Oops,
good.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right there. Bookmark.
Right. Yeah, cool.
There you go. How's that?
Yeah, no, I'll definitely be happy with that. There's too many books don't look... Like, I agree with Leroy. When Leroy says that he's a fan of like mainstream comic books, but not necessarily a fan of indie comic books. Like he wants them to feel professional and things in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the exact same way. Like I feel like, and this looks professional to me. And like, that's why I asked, the first thing that I'm going to ask with almost every one of them is like, what does it feel like? Is it nice and firm and like, is it shitty paper or any of that? Because, like those are the things that like, you don't really think about it until it's done wrong. It's like lettering, like until you won't notice it if it's done right.
Yeah, this is good paper that makes me want to handle the book very carefully.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. Okay, there are a lot of pages here. This is, I think, bigger than originally intended. I don't know. It feels like there's more than 48 pages here, but I think it's just 48.
Hey, 48's a good number.
Yeah, so maybe it is the size it was intended. But yeah, good artwork. This is, I don't know if you remember the guy named CHAEL, CHAEL, something like that.
No.
No, well, this is his book, CHAEL Roberts from Minnesota.
Is it still available?
Oh,
because I don't think I've seen this one at all, but I actually really like the look of it.
Okay, Indiegogo. I'm in my other window here. I'm not sharing just yet. Let me get the address for him.
Rob timed out Mo twice.
I saw that. That's why.
By accident, apparently. I don't believe it was an accident at all. Does anyone believe that was an accident, honestly? No? No, he did it on purpose, but apparently Mo was pissed. I do believe that.
No, this is closed, but on the next campaign, look for maybe a follow-up copy or something like that, because that's what he did on this campaign. This is for number 2, so there might be the way he did number 2 with a backup for number 1. There might be more. All right, moving on to things in boxes, because that's what we're really here for.
Yeah, it's the what's in the box. It's the mystery that gets everyone. Mm-hmm. Oh, demonetized.
What? Oh, I'm not even monetized. Do you get like demonetized and a strike against your channel for showing scissors because there's 2 blades?
No, I think scissors are fine, but it's literally any kind of knife, even a butter knife.
Okay.
All right. That looks a lot nicer. Like the actual physical book looks a lot nicer than the promo images did on the internet.
Yeah, it does.
It's got like a gold to it that you didn't see on Twitter.
Yeah, it does. This is really nice. This is the second version of it. He redid the coloring to make it nighttime. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need to give Mo a wrench. When Mo doesn't have a wrench, look at the chaos that ensues.
My goodness. Is Mo still here?
Don't do it now. Just wait until he comes back. I'm pretty sure he's timed out. I'm sure if he's still here, he's not allowed to say anything. That's what the problem is.
Okay, so hi, David. Everybody on my channel has to have a wrench because y'all don't know how to behave.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, this has a weird, like, matte texture to it that's really cool. Very nice.
Oh, I like matte. Nothing wrong with matte.
Hey, maps.
All right. The good kind of maps.
Ooh. Dude. See if I can get this to reflect correctly.
There was a glimpse of it.
Yeah. My light is like right above the camera, right there. Yeah, can you tell that that's metallic?
Yeah. It looks like only certain parts of it are extra shiny though. Like I can't tell what the picture is though because the card's so small on the screen.
Oh, it's her costume.
Oh,
So,
okay, yeah. Okay, that's what I could see glowing. Is the bits of her armor that were on the ground.
It looks like an owl, but really it's her corset bikini thing and shin guards and whatnot.
Oh yeah, well, I'm sure that's a useful card. That's something that we've always wanted, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hey, it was shiny, okay? It got my attention.
Hey, D-Wags likes it.
Good. All right. My fingers aren't working. See a beautiful lady, I get all nervous. There we go.
And your fingers stop working? Fuck, she would hate that.
I know.
Yeah, give us a look at that cover again now that it's out of the bag, though.
Oh, yeah. So we don't have to glare.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Mm-hmm. Is that like a matte texture as well? Like.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see that on the camera. That looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just saying that because it's half naked woman. Like.
Right. Yeah.
The book looks really good.
It's kind of like the Chenoo, same texture, and I'm trying to make it glare just so you can see that it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see the light hitting it, but not reflecting.
Let's take a look inside her perks. Yeah.
So.
And I mean, he took the time on this.
Yeah, that's what you want, right? Like.
I have no resentment over Ned, Lord of the Pit, taking time to get here or anything like that. A lot of these, the books take too long. It's like, for a pro, yes. For people who are doing this in their evenings for 48 pages, they're fine.
No, there is a line where it can be too long.
Mm-hmm.
But like if it's a few months, 6 months even, I'm not going to say anything. But then there's the few books there are,
mm-hmm.
Like that. The well-known, extremely late books that everyone talks about every time they say, like when we joke around and say we're never getting X. You all know which one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like those ones have been way too long.
My address isn't even on this label over here, but yeah, some of those books like we're never getting. Anyway, we know what this is.
What's that one Bancroft backed? It was way before my time, but it was like a horror book or something. It's got that really cool painted style with all those monsters and stuff in it.
Oh,
but it ended a really long time ago, and that's still not here.
I can't remember.
That's the latest book out of any of them that I've heard of.
Okay, we know,
I can't remember what it's called.
We know Detective Dead is.
That's it, Harbor. Thank you very much, David.
Oh yeah.
Harbor. Yeah. That book looked great. That was before my time, though. That was already closed when I first heard about it. But I would have backed that, and I would have been very upset.
So what is the story on Long Harbor now? Like, is it,
It's just taking forever, I guess.
It's not abandoned?
No, as far as I know. Like, last I heard, Bancroft said something about it, and he said that it's fine. It had been a while since they got an update, but the last update was that he's still working on it, and blah blah blah. Like apparently it's fine. It's just taking a very long time.
Well, good.
Yeah.
And some books you don't draw unless you're going to take a long time.
Well, yeah, exactly. But that is the issue there, though. It's if you're going to take a long time, have most of it done before you even launch the campaign. Like don't launch a campaign and only have 10 pages done out of 100.
Where are you guys? Speaking of launching a campaign and having something done, if I can get in here. Where are you guys on not Elysian Fields? That's his other book. The book you're drawing.
Book I'm drawing. The first 10 are completely finished, waiting to be colored and stuff. And then the second set of 10, so I have the first 20 all penciled out, but the first 10 are completely inked and ready to go.
And how many pages is the Embrace going to be?
40 with maybe there's like a short story that we're kind of tinkering with that we're going to add at the end of it, which might push it up to 50, but it's 40 pages for the Embrace issue 1. That's 40 pages of story and there's no extras or anything in between that. And then we'll have the art gallery and everything as well.
I could not see where all the seams were on this thing.
Oh wow! Look how much tape's that's got so much tape on it.
Yeah, we got to find things to keep on talking about. Okay, you're doing a 40 page.
Yeah, the Embrace is going. The 40 pages is the actual initial story, and then there's like a short story and everything that we've added on top of that, which will be about 50. But no matter what, the book, even the standard edition of the book, has a little bit of extra stuff at the back of it, which is the fan art competition that we have running right now, things like that. The winners of those will be in the gallery, and there'll be like a thank you letter, and all of the stock standard stuff that you get in an indie comic book from us creators. That'll all be in all of it as well. So the book will be about 48 pages regardless, but it's 40 pages of story for the first issue.
Okay, cool. So there's a fan art contest going on right now. Does everybody here know about it?
They should. I keep mentioning it in the chat because I want Bancroft to draw it, because we all know how he draws hands.
Yeah.
And the Embrace has many hands.
Many hands. Okay. If we had a 30-second timeout, I'd be using it right now.
Yeah, that's it. Take his wrench off him. I'll time him.
He's already de-wrenched. But it's a 5-minute timeout. We can't do only 30 seconds.
You're lucky this time. For the Embrace, David. Have you not heard about the Embrace, mate? Oh, you don't know what you're missing. It is the superhero book of the year. Don't worry about the Replicator. That's shit. Go and get the Embrace. That is the Australian comic book you want. Trust me.
This is loud. All right. Why does the Embrace have a bunch of hands? Talk to us, please.
Why does he have a bunch of hands? That's actually a spoiler. The hands, they're not necessarily hands, right? The suit is where all the powers come from. Clarence, the guy inside, he is just a normal man. But the suit is essentially Venom if the symbiote was made out of ghosts. And so the hands they're not his hands, they're not David's hands, which is his son, who is the other ghost. That's how the story goes. Yeah, if you've read the title or seen the campaign at all, you know who David is. But yeah, they are spirit hands, ghost hands, they are ethereal hands. But I don't really want to go into them too much because that is the whole thing is that's his power set, I can't really say too much about the hands without saying, oh, this is what he can do, this is what he can do, this is what he can do. Which, as of right now, the only thing anyone knows is that the hands can move on their own, which that is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. That is the bare minimum that he can do.
Well, we can basically only say two things. One, never get plastic bags that are sticky on both sides when you peel them apart. So,
Never.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rebag that. Oh, nice. Came
Sweet.
with the print. Yeah. I forget why it came with the print because I don't remember ordering a print with it.
Maybe it was just every backer got one.
Yeah, I think so. I think it might have been a stretch goal. So, of course, in a 6 a.m. comics magnet.
Yep, we're going to be talking to him soon. I'm pretty sure Odin messaged him yesterday or the day before. So we'll get an Embrace one of those happening soon too.
Oh, this is all sweet. So you see how the coloring is done on this one? On these guys?
Yeah.
This is the whole Bronze Age thing that Joe Thunderbuns really likes, and it looks like it. Definitely looks like
it. Really does look like it. Holy crap.
Oh, it's got that trade
looks
paperback.
like some of the first comics that I ever read.
This is like the paper that's the good paper they used to use in trade paperbacks that isn't actually like the now it's really high quality paper, but then it was like it's just not newsprint. Now it's actually a high quality paper, but yeah, this is totally Bronze Age.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this looks like
I didn't know the interiors were colored this way. That's actually awesome.
Mm-hmm. Russ Leach does good work.
Yeah, Russ Leach is he's drawing something for the Embrace, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's drawing something for the fan art competition. No, cool. No. Russ Leach is doing the Embrace and Perfect 10 pinup. That's what Russ Leach is doing. Oh. Because if you back the Embrace and Perfect 10 issue 2, right? If you're a backer of both campaigns, you get a free pinup of that features both Perfect 10 and the Embrace in some cool action sequence that I'm deliberately avoiding. So I don't want to see it until everybody else sees it. Yeah.
Is that a real person? You know forgive me if this is not the polite way to say it, but I don't care about politically correct. I just care about being polite to people. The handicapped guy who has a YouTube channel and he puts out little videos on Twitter. Very thin arms, in a wheelchair. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I do know who you're talking about. Richey.
Yep. I think someone else in Comicsgate put Richey in their book.
I'd do that. Ricky's one of the best dudes in the world.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. He's bloody, like, he is off. Like, oh my God. The shit he says and does.
Yeah. So this is cool. This is
really cool. This is actually the closest look that I've ever had. So, yeah, awesome. I'm enjoying every bit. I'm liking everything I see.
Nice.
Okay, is this still live? I should have backed this one. This is closed now too, isn't it?
Can you search for it? Or did you want me to search for it?
No, I'll just search for it. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, so we're not quiet.
Only death can save us. So, okay.
But yeah, hell yeah. That looks great. I remember that was being promoted everywhere. So that's why I'm pretty sure it's closed.
Now, Russ Leach. Yeah, Russ Leach did some work previously for a company that had put out the campaign for Shield of the Interceptor, and that thing got no promotion because they're used to doing Kickstarters. So, like, when he hit go live, he thought that it still had to go through the approval process of Kickstarter, and it doesn't. And so that one, I should pull that up. We're actually going to take a break from boxes and look at that for a moment. Find Shield.
Oh no!
What's up?
That we're gonna stop looking at boxes
for a moment.
And yeah, Rob, I have a face. I just don't have a webcam. We're working on that though. Like, don't worry, it's coming. You'll be able to see my beautiful face in no time. I promise.
I have a face. I don't have a webcam.
What? Yeah, cool. I can just. Yeah, you've turned the volume up on YouTube. It seems.
No, I copied the wrong link, and sorry about that technical error.
It's fine.
Okay, so I need to share. I'm in the wrong tab. I have no room for my mouse when I set up for streams.
So what are you sharing with us again? Because I've forgotten already now.
Shield of the Interceptor because of Russ Leach. Application window, and it's going to be that one. Hey, okay, now I got to rearrange this. There.
Yeah.
So Russ,
Right, yeah, I remember this. I only heard of this because of you, Blue. Like,
Yeah.
I hadn't seen this anywhere at all.
the thing is, so this is graphic novels and floppies. You can go either way, and it's Russ did like. The guy who's running the campaign sent me a message saying what Russ did in these, but he did like art for issues 2 and 4 of Shield of the Interceptor, I think, something like that. So he's done half of the books that are in here except for the Origins one. So he did half of these 2 books and then the one from Shields or something like that. So he's got different issues all over this campaign. If we go down a bit. It's actually off my screen. There we go. So if we come down where load trading cards, shirts, I think I missed the floppies. You can back this in floppies instead of in trading cards, or sorry, instead of in singles. So we'll just pick one here. Print copy. There we go. Give me a print. No, I'm not logged in. So yeah, you can get all the floppies.
Say.
That's why I did it in a separate window. So yeah, Leach did a lot of work for this guy at Unstoppable Comics. That's the name of the company. You can get PDFs through their website, but he sells the physicals this way. And these $20 ones are trade paperbacks, and the $5 ones are all floppies. But his campaign, it's down to 8 days. Fixed goal 1,500. This just hasn't been promoted because literally he wasn't ready when he hit go, and that's it.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest concerns when it comes to doing the campaign. You know, like especially for new creators, you want to do it right. Like because you know we're not Ethan, we don't have a massive fan base. You know, like it's not like we're ex-professional comics. Like we're not from Marvel or DC or anything like that. So people aren't like when Kenneth Rockefoot showed up, he was always going to make a killing because he is a fan favorite artist, right? Like we don't have that fan base, so we need to do it right. And it's 100% like it's all on us to do it right or not do it at all because, you know, we don't have that. Like you don't have faith in someone that is just out of nowhere, brand new. They don't have any of that experience. You know, like, I get that.
And I don't know that Russ drew these, but it's still his style. I mean, look at this. It's all very adequate artwork, you know, or better. You know, pretty cool scenes. Like, what the hell is all this? I don't know. So
it needs more corners.
More corners?
Yeah, Kemosabe would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, comic book style, like look at Jim Lee's artwork and stuff, right? All their muscles and stuff, it's not round. It's got corners for no real reason, just because that's stylized. And like even look at my artwork. My artwork does the same thing. But yeah, like that's what I would do to this to change it because it's so round.
Okay.
There you go. Look at the body, the white and red dude, the dude with the white and red suit.
Here.
No, scroll down on those pages you were on. What'd you do? You just flicked all the way back up or down? I don't know which direction you went.
This?
No, don't change tabs. Yeah, that page. There it is. Stop.
do you want me to change tabs back? Because this is
no, that there. See, that's what I was talking about. Do you see how that is all soft edges and curves and round like lines? Yeah, no, I would make all of that cornered.
Okay, like hard corner right here on the quad, that kind of thing.
Yes.
On the elbow, hard.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe he went to another stream. Oh, we're missing Mo. We got to get Mo back, so I can make him.
Blame your mods, mate. But yeah, what D-Wags is saying, put that up on the screen. That's it. That's a very good comment.
There we go.
Yeah, that one. Smaller creators, streamers, channels, we need to start working together and help build each other up more. That's exactly right. Like that's what we're all trying to do. Like behind the scenes and stuff, you'll notice that a lot of the smaller guys, like we do talk to each other, you know, even the ones that you wouldn't think know each other. Like we're all in groups and stuff. We're all organizing things for the future. You know, like you've got bloody Kemosabe and Greg are doing that brain cage thing with Stefani. You've got basically everything that Liam always does for all the Australians. Like Liam's got a whole group just for the Australians, and every single time a new Australian shows up to Comicsgate, like even if it's not a creator, I'm pretty sure just any Aussie, and he's like, "Welcome to Comicsgate Down Under." you know. So like we all communicate. We are all working together, and like that's where the Embrace and Perfect 10 crossover came from. You know, like we want to, like, at the end of the day, we are competing with those big guys. It's like we're not there yet, but we want to be. You know, like I want to make more money than Ethan and that. Like I want to have fans and stuff like that, and so does every other creator. So, yeah, how'd you do that?
What? Oh, I push buttons out of order.
Yeah, so you got all the tape open now. What have you? We've got. I'll stop rambling. What
This
is
is another smaller creator I don't mind supporting at all. Don't mind supporting. I mean, I love supporting. Is that your mother going for groceries? Sorry. Anyway. Haha. What's his name? Rob Schaefer. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's awesome.
If I can unfold it, it's like a Rubik's puzzle.
Are you sure it unfolds again?
There we go.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Awesome. Oh, that reminds me of my childhood right there.
Why?
Because of like cards in a little plastic thing like that. I had folders full of them when I was a little kid. Like Superman and like the DC, I had a lot of Superman and Batman cards. I don't know why I only had Superman and Batman, but I had a lot of Marvel cards as well. And they were all in plastic pockets like that.
Oh, holy cow. I mean, I'm not Hindu, but this is cool. First off,
I really like that one in the middle.
Sorry?
The one in the middle, I really like that one.
Mm-hmm. So these are double filled. So there are actually 12 cards here. Or no, I'm sorry. 12 cards here. And the white one you see is original art.
Oh.
Oh, this is so cool.
That's really cool.
And I think that's original art. If I'm wrong, I'll find out later. And so is this. Holy cow. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is the one where he emailed me and I said, I'll get back to you. And 3 weeks later, he's like, you haven't gotten back to me. And I'm like, who's the dude with the scars? Do him. So, yeah, this is great. Show off a few pictures.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So Doom Fate for people who don't recognize it.
No, I do not recognize this book at all.
Hey, if anybody is in two chats at once and can tell Mo anything, tell Mo that I found his
right now, Rob.
Sorry?
Rob in the chat, he's like, my childhood was last week. My childhood is right now, mate.
Okay, this has that soft waxy thing on it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I really like that.
See, this is his cartoony style that I like. Like, that's a little bit less because he went into detail with all the blood and stuff. But yeah,
you got to go into extra detail on your cover.
Mm-hmm. But then people complain like the cover doesn't match the interior and whatnot. Anyway, if anybody's able to tell Mo I made him an admin, or sorry, a moderator, he now has a wrench.
Well, the Embrace is actually opposite to that. The cover is probably the least detailed thing in the whole lot of it, because we did the cover is an homage to Death in the Family. So it's just the Embrace there holding his son while he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like when Batman was holding Robin after he got blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically that picture. It's that cover essentially. So yeah, actually not a lot of detail on that.
I didn't know this was a book about online dating, but here we are. So.
Nice.
So for people who don't know what this is about, our main character here with the giant axe, there's an axe under all that blood. She
axe,
is in
ass.
Sorry?
Axe, not us.
Yes. She is in a society where your role in society is set even before you're born, and she is basically breaking out of the role.
How does that work?
I don't know. These are card. That's not card stock. These are card stock. Holy cow!
Oh, so he spent money.
Dang.
I love cards like that.
I think this was like. Sorry.
I have heaps of those, like Mortal Kombat and superheroes and all kinds of different ones.
This is John Ball. Dang. And of course, that's Rob. I can't tell who that is. No, I can't tell who that is. All right, got a couple to go.
All right. But
Hey, we're
just
making it. I thought this would be split up into 2 streams, but we just kind of kept going. So
yeah, well, you only had a few left to unbox. Like half of them were already open, so it's not like you spent a lot of time cutting open tape and ripping open boxes or anything like that.
There's your back cover.
That is absolutely beautiful, and for just a back cover too. Holy shit! That is really nice.
I mean, look at he's doing the photo negative on it and all that, and
yeah. I absolutely love that. Like, why don't we ever show comics like this on my streams? I swear, my streams are nothing but me saying I hate this. It looks terrible. And then like that is something that I genuinely have not a bad thing to say about it, and I've never seen it until today.
I think the reason you never show comics like that on your stream is something you just answered in the observation. This just popped in from that EVOLUZIONE publishing, the one that did No Sleep.
Oh yeah.
And I cannot remember what it is.
Yeah, that sounds like you. You're just buying too many comic books that you just have a pile of them to unbox all at once.
Oh, here we go. This is. First off, I don't know why he's sending me that. He already sent me this when he was late with something else, and so that was very generous of him. But moving on.
Doubles.
Yeah, accidental doubles. But okay, this is a very weird future sci-fi witchcraft type book where they're trying to bring up. I think if I recall, I read this so long ago. This is issue 2 or 3. Is this 2 or 3? 2. Some people were trying to bring like Cthulhu out from the through the ether, and let's just say that I probably can't open this book. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm sure it'll be a fantastic read. Yeah, just let us know what you think of it.
Yeah, they do. They are into some very strange things over there at No Sleep.
Hey, Liam's here. Welcome, Liam. Hail.
No way. Oh, passion for drawing. Oh, yeah, it's here, sir. And I wanted to say thank you very much.
Okay, passion
for that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And this is awesome. This is, I can't believe the quality on this just looking at it. So thank you, Rob. It's very cool. Okay. Kind of humbled now. So, I'll look at that later. Okay. I'm going to do the last 2 out of order. I did skip one because it was, I'll just flash through the one I skipped real quick.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention here is if you're into evangelical stuff, there is an evangelical label called that is where the book Hybrids started. So Hybrids, for those of you who don't know, this thing, that Hybrids, the Luke Stone stuff.
Yeah.
So he started on a different label called Starcross, and Starcross puts out a whole bunch of books. This was one that this is number 1, but 1 and 2 had campaigns that had some trouble. Starcross has a wide variety. Like this is a horror book. They have other books that are very blatantly like not evangelical, like the capital E, but more like they put them in a category they call faith. So they're like Jesus stories, but without Jesus in them. It's like you'd say Christian fiction, I guess. Anyway, so I gave him a chance on some things and got some back issues, and I thought I'd show off this title and just that Starcross has variety. So if I recall correctly, this is a pretty good guy.
What's that one on the right about? Like I've never seen either of these, so I honestly have no idea. Yeah.
It just said horror, and do you think I remember what it's about?
I'd like to think you have some idea. At the very least, you'd be like, it's a ghost story or something.
I didn't
Come on.
study for this exam.
Holy shit. But these are your books. You bought them.
Yeah, and they came like, 12, 18, 45 weeks later. Okay. Stuff for the Children is an ongoing title. Well, not so far. In a horror genre, it follows several children who have been affected by death in sudden horrifying resurrection of the world's children. Oh. Follow along as they try to save what's left of the future. How's that?
Interesting. It's black and white, though. It's viewing.
I read the original Aliens comics, so I'm fine with black and white.
The original Aliens comics were black and white?
Yeah, the first series of 6 were black and white.
No, I have a bunch of Alien comics, but they're all in color.
Yeah. So Starcross is a company. This, I've been trying to get my hands on Gentleman Bones. He has a preview of it, and it's a comedy. Notice here's the hybrid stuff. So slide that away. Okay, so we got 2 more. One of these just arrived yesterday, and I'll do that one first, and then I'll give kind of my pièce de résistance is the last one I'll do.
But that was the honorable mention, right?
Yeah, that was the honorable mention. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate you being here, Dean. It's very generous with your time.
No, it's fine. I'm just procrastinating anyway. I'm supposed to be working, not going to lie.
I won't tell Michael on you.
That's okay. Just don't tell Callaway either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm coloring something for Callaway at the moment, but that's all still top secret, so I can't say that live on stream.
If I can get a finger in there, I don't need the scissors. All right.
Yeah,
I'm not even seeing the chat. My chat is paused. What the heck? Thank you, Felix. Thank you for posting links. You guys remember the one that one time a long time ago when Mo was here? Thank you, Darren. I miss Mo. I feel bad now.
Yeah, I just went into Ali's. He's gone to Ali's chat, so he's just over there simping now. It's fine. But I went in there and I was like, justice for Mo. And hopefully he'll come back so we can save him. But this is all Rob's fault. We know it.
Oh, here we go. David Feed is saving my ass here. My Babylon Working #1 was a fun read. Yes, it was. Lots of ass titty. Yeah, the opening scene has a nude woman because a lot of witchcraft is done in the nude, apparently. And she's covered in sorry?
Sounds good to me.
Yep. And she's covered in glyphs, like witchcraft glyphs kind of thing, strapped to the front of a spaceship where they're going to open the portal to the other side of the universe.
What? What the fuck? Comic books.
I opened that book and I'm just like, what the hell is going on here?
That's see, you don't get that in anything else, right? Like comic books aren't afraid to be absolutely ridiculous, and that's what we love about them. Let's be honest. It's just
I remember what this was. Okay, this was somebody's first attempt at making a book, and I decided to. You know how you wanted to just
first attempt.
Yeah. You want to encourage certain people if you see like they're trying to grow and do better and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I gave this guy I think like $15 just to encourage him to keep going. A hero story comics, just make his story and do better next time kind of thing. This is just get it out there. So I will give it a read and figure out like how well did he do,
Yeah, he's further along than half the other people I know.
Yeah.
His book's actually out.
Mm-hmm. So this is not NTM Comics, but NTM's trying to do the same thing. Just get the thing out there. So, okay.
NTM's a great kid. He makes me laugh.
He is.
He never knows if we're joking or being rude or what, and he gets so upset.
No, but we got to say that for trying to hang with a bunch of adults, very rough adults in Bancroft's chat,
he does all right.
The kid's got balls. Let's just put it that way. All right. Pardon me for being vulgar.
I just remember because he got really upset with Mo one day, and he was like, "You're always talking shit. You always put me down." And I was like, "Chill, man." I'm like, "It's all jokes." And he stopped, and he was like, "Wait, all of it?" I'm like, "Yes, every single bit of it." He's like, "Is that true, Mo?" He's such
You do know that I try to play not totally opposite Mo, but when I see him going after NTM, I sort of say something kind once in a while.
It depends on what we're talking about, but I jump back and forth. I might be sticking up for Mo one sentence, and then the very next conversation, I'm ripping into him for no reason.
Yeah, like it was because of NTM that I bothered to start insulting Mo.
Yeah. I think the first time I insulted Mo was because of NTM as well. Because I remember I was like, "Hey Mo, fuck you." I'm like, "See, NTM, it's fine. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. All right. So this is the final for the night. So anybody who regularly watches my channel, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for the signal boost, Conquest Comics, Liam, that you gave me on the review. I will be doing an appendix to the review coming up, not for this original print of the 2013, but just because there are some other good bits in that stump book and people seem to like it. But yeah, this is the 2013 right here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stump is actually fantastic. Apparently, you can still message him on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere that you can find him, and he still has copies of them and he's happy to sell them to you. So even though the campaign and everything is finished and done with.
Yep.
So
yeah,
I'll definitely be doing that.
I think he's kind of finished the whole. Oh, Felix, thank you for putting up NTM's link. I think he's finished the whole replacing damaged copies and all that.
Oh no. Jim told me to actually contact him to buy a copy because I don't have any damaged copy to replace. It's just that he said that he would be happy to sell me a copy.
Oh no, what I mean is he's finished with his reserves.
Oh yeah.
Like he's selling the reserves because all the damaged are there.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Okay, now I have a question. Well, first off, notice this is black and white of a color. So sometimes it happens. Or maybe this was done in black and white. I don't know. How much do we want to bet that I'm being stream sniped right now?
Hi, Liam's fans.
Let me check my notifications here. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Hi, Liam's fans. Anyway, it's a very similar book.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the same? Like, is it the same story or what? Like, what's the go here? This one.
This one, I think, has a little bit more text on this version of the last page or on that one. It's roughly the same story. This is forgive me if I'm getting the count wrong. This is the 28-pager. This looks like it was never colored. This looks like it's just pencils filling in. He does some really good shading with just a little bit of pencil. But then, yeah, a lot of these pages are the same. Most of the pages are the same. This one's different with the police vehicle. So this one, he changed up here and added in some other stuff. So these panels are moved around. I'll put it that way.
So it's like slightly edited, but it's essentially the same story.
Oh, yeah. And he added in...
And the new version is in color as well.
Yeah. Some of this, maybe this was colored, like done in black and white and not a black and white print of something in color.
Maybe.
Yeah. So notice this panel is really different here, where in the color version it's like that tall. It's half the page.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and looking at how the girders are here, maybe okay. I'm sorry. I'm overthinking. I'm sorry. I'm thinking a whole bunch of things at once and trying not to say them all. But anyway, right. Nathan was able to sell me a leftover copy of the original Stump, so there we are.
Yeah, he's obviously very talented because I've heard nothing but great things when it comes to Stump. So
cool.
And he's working on a book too, isn't he? There will be a Stump 2 soon.
Uh-huh.
So that'll be good. I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to the Embrace coming out. Should we take a look at that? Should I?
Yeah, definitely. Play my little trailer I made. I think it's very atmospheric and spooky.
Oh, gee. Okay, fine.
It's only a little teaser. It's only a teaser. It goes for like 30 seconds. Not even. I think it goes for like 25.
Wait, your little teaser. Where is it? You got a.
It's
Do you have a
on the
link?
campaign page. It's on the campaign page.
I don't have a campaign page. Oh, you know what?
You just said that you were going to share the camp. What are you talking about, Blue? You just said you were going to share the campaign page.
I did, but what I meant was the sign up page.
Yeah, that is the page that has the trailer on it.
There's no video on here.
Yes, there is. It's at the very top.
There's a button that says watch the video. Well,
yeah, it's very short. It's only a teaser. We're going to release a full trailer when the campaign actually goes live. But this will, like, it's a nice little spooky teaser.
I hope everyone has thoroughly enjoyed me being an idiot. Okay, so to do audio, I have to share the entire screen.
When you click on the share window, there's a little button in the corner, a little tick box that you need to click on.
Yeah, but that only works when you do a whole screen and not just audio. So there's my screen.
You can just share the Chrome tab, and it works. That's what I do all the time.
Okay. Stop the screen.
Yeah, so now we'll just go back. It's fine.
Share audio.
As long as it's on the Chrome tab, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we are. Okay, I'm muting.
Yeah, and I'll let you know if you can't hear it. See, I told you it was short.
It was.
But yeah, that was very like laggy and glitchy on my screen. I don't know how it looked on the screen for everyone else.
Well, my upload is only 2, and your download is only 2. So
I'm in Australia, so 2 is good.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for your time. Is there anything else we want to look at now that I can actually pay attention to the chat?
I don't know. I don't really have anything. I mean, do you have anything that you would like to show? Anything you'd like to talk about?
I'll probably kick myself later for this, but no, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, cool, beautiful. It's been fun then, Blue.
What's that?
It's been fun then. Should we say goodbye to the chat and everything before we?
I think we should. Do we do this like the reverse of Darren Wagner, or not Darren Wagner, of what's it called?
Hey, Odin just got here.
Is Michael Odin? Hey, okay, so we have to do this the way backwards of Bancroft, where he says hello at the beginning to everybody. So goodbye, David Feed. Goodbye, Michael Odin. Goodbye, Rose Moon.
Goodbye, Bo.
Goodbye, goodbye, Darren. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Liam. Feel free to take a couple.
Just goodbye.
All right. Goodbye, Replicator. Goodbye, Rob. I'm sorry you had to take your wrench away. We'll try again.
Maybe next time.
I think that's everyone. Okay, there's this red button here.